Dear viewers, I am an academic and I would like to give you both perspectives. So it is very important for me that, and rather it's a moment of pride for me as well, that I am here to uncover a legacy which has been carved in courage, it has been etched in sacrifice, and I think it is forged in honor. This is a saga of Pakistan's unbreakable commitment to the UN peacekeeping missions. And there are always stories of heroes from Pakistan who stand tall in all those conflict regions where chaos reigns. Let me navigate through a story of bravery and valor for you. The Pakistani peacekeepers, they are clad in blue helmets and they patrol war-torn streets. They aid flood victims and receive UN medals for upholding bravery in the times of adversity. I don't shy away from saying that Pakistan is the backbone of all the UN peacekeeping missions. Just as I mentioned the story of Congo, for Indian UN peacekeeping missions, I would again like to begin Pakistan's story from Congo, where the UN peacekeepers for the first time were deployed in 1960. These were the times of high crisis. Pakistan has answered the UN's call for troops contribution to these UN peacekeeping missions 46 times, and they have been across 29 countries. Pakistan has almost contributed 235,000 troops. They have been there during the times of adversity. They have marched into the jaws of danger, and they have been deployed in the scorching deserts of Somalia and the fractured hills in Bosnia Herzegovina. What was the cost? The 168 lives lost during these UN missions. This is the fourth highest death toll in UN history. And viewers, these are not just numbers. These are the heartbeat of a nation that dares to protect the world. Now a question arises that why does Pakistan do well and it shines brightly in this global commitment and global mission of UN peacekeeping? Let me break it down for you. The first thing is the professionalism. It is legendary. In the early 90s, the Pakistani UN peacekeepers, they tamed the chaos in Somalia and Cambodia. And it has been a mission where Pakistani contingents, they earn the UN's trust, UN's appreciation, and from then on, they were deployed in Bosnia. Of course, it was a bloody conflict. In 2024, 272 Pakistani heroes in South Sudan shielded 300,000 people from floods in Bentiu. UN leaders call them and they go to force for the toughest jobs that are there for the UN peacekeeping missions. Why is it so? Because Pakistani UN peacekeepers deliver when the world burns. I want to make an important point that why has Pakistani peacekeepers been continuously giving a very good, they've been continuously showing responsible, transparent, and very mature behavior at these US peacekeeping missions. So I think as an academic, my answer lies in the training that is imparted to these soldiers before they are deployed to these areas where the conflict and chaos reigns. Pakistani soldiers, they are trained at Center for International Peace and Stability. It's CIPS, and it has been established at the National University of Science and Technology. And I have had the honor of giving training sessions to in the United Nations legal frameworks to all of these missions that are being deployed at Africa. The second point is the discipline. Pakistan doesn't just send the troops, rather they forge peacekeepers at CIPS, and it's a UN-backed training center. They are given training in human rights, civilian protection, and they are showing zero tolerance for misconduct. These are not just words, they are Pakistan's strong ethical code. And the UN reports, they often document how Pakistani UN peacekeepers, they manifest a very low and negligible percentage of violation. They are strictly accountable. There is a strong culture which talks about punishment. Any infraction that they commit, they are punished faster than you can even say blue helmet. And compare this to the mired scandals that takes place in our neighboring country, India, where the process of accountability and the process of prosecution, it stands tarnished, it is secret, and it is not laid out before the public eye. The third most important point is that Pakistan as a nation and its UN peacekeepers particularly, they just don't serve. They're ready to bleed. In Congo, in Central Africa, they have faced ambushes. They have laid down their lives to protect the innocent people. 168 fatalities. Each one is a testament to their vow to put mission before themselves. UN Secretary General Jean-Pierre Lacroix, he called this the cornerstone of multilateralism. While some hesitate, Pakistan charges forward. It is driven by a national ethos that sees peacekeeping as a sacred duty, not as a paycheck. And finally, the proof is in the praise. UN reports, Security Council briefings, and the medals that they receive, they are a testament to the fact that Pakistan peacekeeping missions are the best. If you take a look at the numbers, Pakistan has been running a hospital in Liberia for the last 14 years. It has been on a mission to South Sudan, which is talking about heroics. In 2024, Pakistan's contingent, it received the gold standard, which is the testament to minimal misconduct, maximum accountability, and maximum impact. They are not just peacekeepers, they are the architects of hope in a fractured world reigned by chaos. So as an academic, I just don't believe in words. For me, my research should be substantiated by evidence. And I think that the outcome, the conclusion, and the verdict for me is that Pakistan's peacekeepers are not just responsible, they are relentless, they are trained to perfection, and they are disciplined to a fault and ready to sacrifice for the UN's dream of peace. This is more than a mission, it's a legacy that echoes through time. If you want to know more, I would like you all to go through the UN archives to try to understand that what I am trying to convey here is not just a mere celebration of Pakistan's success at the UN. Rather, it's a sort of satisfaction for me to know that those UN peacekeepers in whose training I am very honored to take part of, they are showing their best performances all across the world. And with this, I rest my thought, and I will come up with more lines of thought from Dr. Maryam Fatima. Stay tuned. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.